Alright, very good afternoon or other time appropriate greetings to you folks here on SpeedGaming. Welcome to the Metroid Prime Randomizer weekly community race. We got a good one for you today, folks. ArrowRaiser and Maricat are showing their skills on screen for you today. I am Captain MD, and today I am joined by Caliber. How you doing today?
Very tired, but I'll make it.
Let's see if our racers can't do anything to inject some excitement into the day. Help wake you up a little bit. We have even weekly settings, which means we are about to get going. I think ArrowRaiser's mic might actually still be on. But, yes, we have even settings today, which is random elevator start.
Keys on because I accidentally hit the split button. Oh, we're in Talon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna try and switch over to Maricat's audio. Hang tight, folks.
Also, this is taking a while. Is this
We get literally nothing besides charge beam and scan visor, and we start in
Talon.
Starting with scan visor. Not that interesting.
We're starting in Root Cave, which takes us to Main Plaza. Okay.
Huh.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, they're basically stuck here, so they have to find either missiles or another way to landing site.
Oh. Alright, so we got Main Plaza route to do.
Huh. That was weird.
There's a PB.
Looks like a missile on the ledge.
There's Wave. There's Morph Ball.
Well, ArrowRaiser is thankfully helping us out and telling us what's on Main Plaza with Wave Beam and Morph Ball.
Guess we have 3 commentators today.
Probably an accident. They are saying I am quiet. Let's see if there's something I can do to fix that. Give the mic a little gain boost. Hopefully it's not that problem we had way back when the machine was thinking my audio was supposed to be 64 for some reason. It looks like it's maxed out in my Discord. But, minor complications aside, so we have Morph Ball and Wave Beam in Plaza. That's pretty good. What was that in Ruined Nursery?
ESJ room?
Looks like we got missiles at the Hive Mecha, followed by more missiles inside Hive Mecha. Actually, so wait, Morph Ball is in... I assume that was Morph Ball in, on
It looked like it. It looked like it, because Boost Ball's model is smaller.
It is, yeah. That's interesting. I was about to say, okay, there's Space Jump. That explains a lot, because if Morph Ball is involved, you need to have Space Jump to get that. So, okay.
Ooh, whoa, that was...
Scarabs,
struggling there, wow.
Scarabs, folks, the deadliest enemy in Metroid Prime.
That was really close. That scared me a little bit.
Okay, it is a missile in Ruined Nursery, so that's okay. So now we can get Morph Ball, so Ruined Shrine is in play.
Yeah, the wasps are pretty bad. Scarab wasps. That's not something I want to think about.
And I can't see what's in Grapple Ledge, unfortunately.
It was a missile.
It was a missile, okay. Yeah, so
Wait,
we have
is
missiles.
Is it? Wait
I
a
need
sec.
another look.
Because he's going for either he just wants extra missiles or...
That is that a cheeseburger? Oh, well, I say cheeseburger because that goes,
Oh.
but no, it's a power bomb.
Oh.
Arrow might have called it while we were trying to get that sorted out, but now we know for sure.
Huh. Well,
Power bomb's nice too. So we have bombs. We almost have we have all the standard ball upgrades. That is an energy tank in Ruined Shrine.
it's a very loaded main plaza. Wow.
Definitely, yeah. Three separate unique items. Well, if you call the power bomb unique.
I think the power round's unique.
Fair
Definitely
enough.
useful.
Because yeah, in oh, this is the vault elevator, which leads to Twin Fires. Okay. Arrow Razor's going to give us an early check up here in Tower of Light. Meerkat also struggling a little bit getting through the rest of Chozo Ruins.
Just missile involved. It's always nice to see. It's not the most fun spot to have to come back to.
I'm sorry, can somebody
Wait.
please contact whoever developed this randomizer and make sure to turn the randomizer setting on?
No wave buster. I don't think I've ever actually seen that.
I haven't seen that before either, to be fair.
And flamethrower. All right.
Okay. Tower of useless beam combos.
Calling flamethrower useless? I don't know what your priorities are, but
Well, to be fair, I'm usually using supers when I'm on the power form of Exo, so...
flamethrower, you know, I'm not gonna keep messing with it.
That is definitely the funniest. Oh, Meerkat very happily picking up that energy tank, cutting it a little close there. Gonna get a simultaneous Ruined Shrine tunnel check for more missiles. That's definitely the funniest Tower of Light I've seen in a long time. But let's see, we've got Wave Beam. We've basically got the Path to Phendrana care package. Except for Variasuit, of course.
So there's a chance for some route divergence here, since one or both of them could actually go back to Talon, or they could go deeper in Chozo.
Yeah, we could see an early hints play.
Personally, I would go back to Talon because of the hints, but...
Yeah, there's a few things we can do in there. We can check missiles under the ship. Our runners, I do think, are both capable of doing the Frigate Crash Site. Well, actually, no, that needs Ice Beam. They're both capable of getting the item in Frigate Crash Site without gravity, though, for sure.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Can't say I've never felt this pain before, falling in that room.
Yeah, it's rare, but I have some trouble with it. Some trouble with Rooms and Echoes feeling the same way.
So Arrow's most likely going to check Vault. Right?
Yeah, we have seen Vault, and it was just a pack of missiles, so... we'll see if Arrow Razor decides to take this to the Twin Fires elevator, although I don't think there's anything we can do in that elevator without Variasuit.
I don't think so either.
Ooh, looks like Meerkat's walking a little too far over to the side and falling off the ring. But yeah, Twin Fires isn't going to do us any good, so it is back to Root Cave, I think. Safe bet our runners might try and... With this equipment, they can absolutely check Arbor Chamber and Root Cave. Do a little out-of-bounds shenanigans.
Definitely, especially since they have bombs, so there's little risk. Doesn't look like he's jumping fast enough. I think that's the issue. Because that was my issue when I was learning the Tower of Light climb.
Yeah, at this point...
It's something you'd think you'd have to jump a little bit later, but you actually need that extra height, so you need to jump sooner.
Yeah, admittedly, I'm not nearly as familiar with Prime 1 movement as I am with Echoes, but yeah, I know scan dashing has more to do with how long your first B press is.
Yeah. That determines a lot, mostly your speed, how much speed you get, but also height. But the second jump can give you a lot of height.
And it looks like Maricat's putting it off for now, which, to be fair, we do know that ultimately is going to be okay. Alright, let's see now what the story is in Root Cave. Maricat flawlessly picking up that powerbomb tank.
Looks like he might be going deeper into Chozo.
Seems like it. This is an equally fair play at this point, because you have Watery Hall, Lower Dynamo.
There's a lot you can do, especially since bombs. That unlocks pretty much. Yeah, you could go up to Flogger.
Check Zoid. Looks like a missile tank in Root Fountain. Now, Root Cave normally also needs X-Ray and Grapple, but these runners know exactly where these platforms are, so they're not going to have any issue with that. And Root Cave delivers for us today
Super missiles.
Okay.
Now we're just gonna see what's in Arbor Chamber.
So now the next $1 million question is, where are supers and... Oh, that might be X-Ray. Oh, no, that's Various Suit. Never mind.
That was a really good Arbor Chamber crawl.
Yeah, very well done.
Life?
Artifact. Wait a minute, isn't there supposed to be an artifact in there?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I know it's Plasma Lock, so it's late game.
So yeah, there could be an artifact in there, logically, yeah.
I was talking about vanilla. I can't remember if that normally happens.
Oh, no, that's Flamethrower in vanilla? Wait, no, that's not
No.
Flamethrower. Yeah. I always get that mixed up. It's just a missile, I think, in vanilla.
Okay, so Reflecting Pool Far End, that's the non-save station, one that needs Ice Beam. Okay. Okay, so that's not a usable elevator yet. Yeah, Ice Beam gates a surprisingly large number of elevators, and another
In
suit
gravity?
Okay. 2 suits.
What's Maricat going for?
Maricat might be trying to get Upper Dynamo without Spider Ball here.
I've never seen somebody do this before, so definitely caught my interest. Oh, I think I kind of see what he might be trying to do.
But yeah,
I wouldn't call it a super jet just yet.
Well, we now have 2 artifacts in Talon before hints, so I don't know what to tell ya.
Still a handful of things that could go very wrong.
Yeah, we still need all beams and eventually Phazon suit. And it looks like Maricat's deciding to give up on Upper Dynamo for now.
Probably for the best. Grabbing the E-Tank. Very smart.
Yeah, with it, there's been a few E-Tanks now showing up, so we're starting to look a lot more solid on health. Gravity makes these missiles free.
I don't think... Yeah, wait.
Arrow Razor didn't go to
Yeah.
Alcove yet. Arrow Razor went straight for the ship. Oh, don't you hate it when the door just shuts down on you?
Yeah. Happens a lot, 90% to me.
Alright. Artifact Temple itself has a third
An
artifact.
artifact.
I'm sorry. Can we once again ask to check and see if this randomizer has been turned on?
It's also the vanilla artifact.
Sheesh. 3 artifacts before hints. How often do you see that in a elevator seed? In a random elevator seed, I should stress, where it still is not more than early Chozo and early Talon. What are the ones that we have left at this point?
Yeah, in less than 15 minutes at that.
Main Plaza in the tree.
Maybe. Good they got
Shorelines.
supers.
And Life
Life
Grove.
Grove.
Okay. At least Life Grove requires a little bit more work. But, yeah, we're not looking for much. Shorelines might only need needs only Plasma Beam or Spider Ball. Plus a way over there, which we have now thanks to Various Soup. We can check almost all of the Magmore elevators. Kinda need Ice Beam, actually. But yeah, those are relatively gentle artifacts today. Arrow Razor is completely skipping out on Alcove.
I'm wondering if you forgot.
Well, hopefully it doesn't contain Ice Beam.
I'm curious. Why is he going to this elevator?
Yeah, this is the Far Chozo Ice Beam elevator, if memory serves.
Oh, right. He hasn't checked it yet. Wait. No, he has
Arrow's
checked it.
checked it. Yeah, Arrow's checked it. Although, we already have Wave Beam and Gravity Suit. We're only Thermal Visor away from Frigate in play, and we have Supers, so... We know about Supers, I should say, so there could absolutely be something in Biohazard Containment today. Yeah, Arrow Razor just realized it's the Ice Beam elevator. Yeah, because the other elevator only needs missiles. And bombs. So yeah, we can already get one of those artifacts. And Zoid has today for us more missiles. So both runners... So the divergence of both runners have been yielding some surprising results so far. We know those super missiles are hard required, so X-Ray and Grapple are going to show up eventually.
Now the question is, where's Phazon Suit? Because that's...
Yeah, I mean, that could be anywhere.
Just about anywhere, yeah, pretty much. But seeing how the seed's been kind of very nice...
And seeing as how the randomizer has been partially not turned on.
Well, that could mean that it could be on Omega Pirate.
Yeah. You know chat wants to see it.
That would be lots of fun.
But it looks like Maricat's going to continue to proceed onward.
Arrow getting the main plaza artifact. Alright, that's a small hitbox.
Yeah, hitboxes are surprisingly small in some pickups. You ever try Hall of Honor Dead in the Echoes? You just roll right under the thing, even though your model clearly clips right through it. But let's see where Maricat decides to take this. So both runners have found interesting stuff so far, with Arrow finding supers and Maricat finding a pair of suits. Lower Furnace has for us missiles. Alright, Arrow Rays are going to climb Training Chamber for Various Suit. And Maricat is abusing the fact that if it looks like you can stand on it, you can stand on it in Prime 1.
And if it doesn't look like you can stand on it, you probably still can.
Not so much going on in this neck of the woods so far. I don't think that's not in logic in these settings, is it? Climb Upper Furnace without Spider Ball?
I don't know for sure.
I'm sure chat can confirm that for us.
It is, alright.
Fascinating. I didn't see what was in Crossway.
Ooh.
But, okay, it's a missile.
It's a missile.
Alright, so we can only just about get up to Reflecting Pool, that's about it. We can't check Antechamber without Ice Beam.
Honestly, I don't know if this is a good play. Going into Deep Chozo
This
when
is
you
gonna,
don't have Ice Beam.
yeah, this is gonna give us one elevator at least on the other reflecting pool elevator, and we can see where that takes us. Like, if it takes us to Lava Lake, that's not too bad, because Maricat can do a lot in that neck of the woods. It'd be nice to also see if that leads to Fendrana, but there's a lot more Magmore elevators than there are Fendrana. 5 to 2.
Alright, this is randomized elevator. So actually, I agree with it a little more, but if they weren't randomized, I would pretty much avoid Late Chozo without ice, because there's only one check there.
Yeah. Looks like
But-
Air Razor electing to pick up the energy tank in Watery Hall, has to deal with a few laser eyes as a result.
Rolling through with no problem.
Not nearly as infuriating in Chozo Ruins as scarabs and bees! And shriek bats. Looks like Air Razor's now going to be following a bit in Maricat's space jump boot steps here and going to towards Zoid.
Nerf.
Thinking if Arrow's going to do Flogra?
No? Walked past Flogra.
Okay.
Ooh, I think we might be seeing Magma Pool Dash.
Okay. Yeah, still out of logic without Grapple Beam, but these runners can do it. Just like that.
That was nice. And a missile. So, Arrow can check one item and get this item. Since you can't actually get the training chamber item without Spider Ball. Unless you do a wall crawl. It's a missile. Alright, good for him.
Oh, and I blinked and missed what the elevator was on Maricat's side, but it looks like he's not going into it.
Ooh!
Frigate crash site. Okay, so that elevator's unusable. We can't even get to Overgrown Cavern without Ice Beam. Okay.
So, Magmore it is.
Looks like it.
Samus takes a hot bath. Where to start as far as finding a randomizer? Just the only thing I can say is to start playing it.
Well, the best thing you can do is, hang on a second.
Yeah, join the Discord obviously and get help.
There we go. Yeah, the folks in the Discord will happily get you set up for all 3 of the Prime randomizers if you are so inclined, because we do now have Corruption Randomizer as of November. I can't wait till Corruption Randomizer starts getting restreamed.
That'd be fun. Like
So, yeah,
Arrow's
looks like-
going Magmore.
Alright, Twin Fires it is. So, let's see where it takes us. So, we can backtrack all, but we can either backtrack to Lava Lake or turn around and go to Monitor Station, right?
Yeah, those are yeah.
And it looks like Arrow Razor is going back towards Lava Lake.
Arrow obviously thought he had Boost Ball for a second there.
Ooh, that would be main power bombs in Fiery Shores.
Those are good to have.
Saves on ammunition issues later, but Maricat is going to Flogra.
I was waiting for one of them to do it.
Unfortunately, is being a little pestered by Chozo Ghost because it is after the wave beam switch layer.
No, that's after you go to late Chozo and activate that first ghost fight.
Oh, the first ghost. Okay. All right, and Short Tunnel had only. Whoa, careful, Meerkat. Short Tunnel only having another missile tank. I'm wondering if this is progression because we're not too far away from ghosts. We're only looking for Spider Ball and well, there's Grapple.
There's Grapple.
So we're only looking for Spider Ball and X-Ray Visor to put that all into play.
Actually, I don't know about that for sure, but I know it's one of the two, definitely.
Well, we need both because supers are currently locked by X-Ray and Grapple because of Root Cave.
Oh, I was talking to somebody in chat.
Oh. The Wave Lock Bomb slot activates the ghosts, an additional ghost fight in the bowling alley. I misinterpreted that also being the trigger for the climb to Flogra, but apparently that's not the case.
It might be. I know it's one of the two. It's my memory's a little foggy.
And yeah, chat is confirming that the first fight adds ghosts to various rooms.
Yeah.
And it looks like not too much going on in the Warrior Shrine. So let's see where Arrow's next stop is going to be. Probably Transport Tunnel A. Oh, nope, it's turning to Triclops Pit and headed to Lava Lake. There's a few items here. This is definitely a very sensible play. Very dense.
Just a missile. Going to get it. Respectable. And
it's worth a try, at least for a split second.
yeah.
That's the nice thing about the randomizers is that they do remove the item pickup boxes. Oh yeah, Arrow already checked Transport Tunnel A. Thanks, chat, for reminding us. So yeah, Lava Lake's got a check and an elevator, so let's see where that takes us. We're still looking for Phendrana and mines, technically. Although we don't need we might not even need mines today, depending on where everything is, but, you know...
And there's Ice Beam!
Oh, that's actually a really big deal. Well, that's going to complicate things for Arrow Razor a bit.
I had a feeling Flocker had something. Now I'm curious if Meerkat's going to go for an early ghost fight.
Oh, and
there's Plasma Beam!
Okay.
That's an appropriate place.
Okay, so Arrow not necessarily being too punished for taking the Lava Lake route just yet. He's going to have to go back and fight Flogra eventually, though.
Meerkat going for early ghost fight. Pretty solid so far.
This seed is pretty crazy so far. We're literally
went too high.
Too low.
No, he was too high. That was the issue.
Oh, too high. I guess if you're too high, you can get knocked backwards.
If you're too high, you don't come out properly when you unmorph. Or you could get an instant unmorph if you're high enough.
Alright, let's see where Lava Lake's elevator takes us.
Though I don't blame him for doing that extra bomb. Honestly, I probably would have done the same because he was in a little bit of a sketchy spot to try and do the unmorph.
This is Phendrana Shorelines, just in time for Arrow to get it with Plasma Beam. So if the item is in the artifact is in fact in the ice, it is a free artifact.
So Meerkat hasn't even explored Talon yet.
No, and
Missing out on
Meerkat's... Yeah,
several-
Meerkat's... I'm sorry, I'm interrupting you. Go ahead.
Yeah, you do go ahead.
I was just going to say, Meerkat's going to have to eventually go back to Talon for those super missiles after realizing that... after discovering that there will be an artifact in... Ooh, and the artifact is spider-locked. After there's an artifact in the Plaza tree.
Actually, might not be that bad that he's holding off Talon.
Yeah, right now that's the only thing Supers lock, and the nice thing about artifacts is they can always be picked up last.
And during Talon, because we go back, obviously we go back to that area at the end of the game. So,
Yeah, the only minor downside is that you have to get super missiles, go to the main Plaza tree, and come back.
that's not too bad though, that's just...
Now, considering that the Plaza elevator's in Root Cave, it's not the biggest deal. Meerkat is taking a bit longer of a lava bath than I imagine he'd like.
Though it isn't a good idea to avoid Talon like that, because obviously if there was something like Varia there, or something along those lines, then you'd obviously need to go get that before you could do anything. But he's just getting lucky that Talon has things you can hold off to the end. Yeah, but Arrow has supers.
Yeah, that artifact right now, the only thing we're looking for to pick it up is Spider Ball. Yeah, Meerkat's having a little trouble climbing Monitor Station here. But succeeds. That is something important. That is a visor.
Visor.
If I had to hazard a guess, it's probably X-ray. Because that would put supers into logic, that would basically put the whole chain together, we don't have to go guessing for stuff anymore. If it's thermal, it's only going to ask more questions.
Spending a lot of time in Monitor Station.
I'm amazed that plasma shot hit. Well done, Arrow Razor. Well, it appears Mama Shegoth wasn't too pleased by that power bomb and decided to just back tank it. I can safely say I've never seen that before. Oh, the TTA elevator leads to lower grade tree. Okay.
A little bit of a fun thing about this fight. If you don't have power bomb, but you have flamethrower, you can actually use flamethrower. It'll kill the Mama Shegoth really fast.
Fascinating.
So, actually does have a use, just only if you don't have power bombs, but...
Actually, the fact that this takes us to Great Tree Lower is good because Meerkat doesn't need to worry about bar skipping, courtesy of Boost Ball. Actually, wait, no, Boost Ball is a
Yeah, I
problem.
don't have Boost Ball yet.
Hold on. Yeah, actually. We could see a frigate play here.
Reverse frigate, alright. Though he doesn't have supers, so can't get Biohazard.
Yeah, hopefully Phazon's not, in Meerkat's case, if you're Meerkat, you don't want supers, not supers, Phazon to be in Biohazard Containment. If supers are in Biohazard Containment, this is a free seed.
Well, in this seed, it'd make it uncompletable.
Vanilla energy tank in the hat.
There's both visors.
Wow, this seed is looking really jet, but at the same time, there could be, the ball upgrades can be in a lot of bad spots now.
It's just a missile. I don't know if I agree with doing backwards frigate.
Yeah, this is gonna be very interesting.
Because don't have supers, and he's going to go through frigate, come out the other end, probably go into Root Cave and find supers, and then kick himself because he's gonna have to go back and if there's anything important in Biohazard.
Well,
If there's nothing important, then
the nice thing is we can see ahead of time, and that looks like an energy tank. So yeah, I don't think Maricat's too worried about that. So we know Maricat needs to get to Lava Lake for Plasma, and Arrow Razor needs to get back to Flogra for Ice Beam. Then it's just a matter of finding Spider Ball and Phazon Suit. And longest room name in the game has Spider Ball.
all right. So it's kind of interesting because now technically neither of them are really in the lead since they both have items that each other needs.
Yeah, this is gonna be... Yeah, definitely stay glued to your screens on this one, folks, because this could go either direction real quick.
Now it's kind of just falling down to who can get with missing items the fastest and get Phazon Suit.
Well, Maricat's about to fall upon Supers pretty soon, and we'll see after that if he chooses to go to Lava Lake. Alright, Arrow Razor climbing Ruined Fountain.
Almost already in no mode. Huh.
Not Ruined Fountain, excuse me, Courtyard.
There's a lot of ruined rooms, so I don't blame you.
Yeah, there's like 6 in Prime 1. I mean, Echoes isn't much better. It's got like Cache A, Cache B, in Cache 1 through 4. Not much better.
Yeah, that's not something you can really give credit to retro developers for, is creative names.
I mean, there's a training chamber and gathering hall in both games too, so...
Yeah, that's what I mean. Definitely like to keep it simple.
With all the equipment we've had, Thardus is in play now. Thardus could absolutely have Phazon Suit.
I'm wondering if this is going to be a boostless seed.
Could be. Now, Maricat's going to go into the check this elevator, which is going to lead... Actually, does Maricat already know this one? Hold on. Yeah, Maricat already knows this elevator takes... this elevator leads back to Reflecting Pool.
Arrow going through labs.
This should be relatively smooth. With Supers in tow, Hydra's easy. But Arrow Razor will not be able to proceed over to Farfandrana.
Oh yeah, since it doesn't have Ice Beam. It's a little bit of a risk. Well, it's very risky.
And we're going to finally see what was in Alcove now, because Arrow Razor missed out on this, unless we blinked and missed it, and it is missiles.
Guess he gets lucky. That's nothing he needs.
Not today. And what do we have here encapsulated in Research Lab Hydra today?
Missile.
A refund.
That's appropriate.
Maricat about to get the very good news that the artifacts are generally quite pleasant today. Nicely done with that observatory dash. And what's on top?
That's this room. This is observatory.
Mm-hmm.
Logically, I think it can be here, because I'm pretty sure climbing observatory isn't logic.
I'm not sure. I always called this room Samus's hit list. Because let's face it, I mean, Zebes is on there, and at this point in the timeline, it's supposed to still be standing there. But there are other planets that are never touched on. I don't know if they're touched on in Federation Force or not. Probably not. Alright, Arrow nailing the pirate skip here. Fun fact, this works in Trilogy. Timber. You can say that even though it's not a tree, right?
I think so.
Although, to be fair, you would say it in Torvis Grove. That's where you really say timber.
Ooh. Came kind of close. Easily could have triggered the fight there. Because if you roll too far, you actually do hit the trigger.
Yeah, you don't want to also lurch forward when you unmorph either. Alright, so Maricat's returning to Root Cave and will very likely pick up supers here.
Oh, going the interesting way up Root Cave.
Hi, Edward. Bye, Edward.
Why'd you gotta do him like that? Come on, Arrow. Wasn't hurting anybody.
Alright, missiles and... Was that more missiles? Yeah.
It had to be.
This is an interesting way of climbing Root Cave, gotta say.
I've seen it a few times.
And down below is a missile tank, so that is going to end Arrow Razor's labs dive for now.
Ooh. Did he save before entering labs?
I think so.
I hope
Maybe
so.
not, because that may be why Arrow's hesitating a bit.
Oh.
Well, it is going to be a reset nonetheless.
It's always a good idea to save before labs, just in case.
I want to say Arrow did save, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm pretty sure he did. I'd be surprised if he didn't. He did? Well.
Well, Maricat has acquired both Super Missiles and Life Giver, so... Yeah, that was a pretty stacked Root Cave, all things considering.
Yeah.
Although, the logical pattern for that was to go all the way to Fendrana to get X-Ray and then come back. Which is unfortunately a 2-elevator trip since we know where Fendrana is. And yeah, Arrow did save, and now Arrow's gonna go to Thardus.
Not a bad idea.
Perfectly in logic fight. I gotta say, I mean, it really depends on if Maricat, after reaching Twin Fires, goes to Lava Lake right away, but right now I think I have to put the seat in favor of Maricat right now.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Arrow, I think... Where could this other elevator on the other side of the Quarantine Cave even lead?
That is a very good question.
I think it can only go to mines. Wait. No, it can go to one of the Magmore.
Yeah, because we still have 2 unknown Magmore elevators, 2 unknown mines elevators, the Fendrana elevator, and there's an elevator I'm missing somewhere. Grade 3 upper.
Well, it is mines. Well, he's gonna be stuck unless he knows how to get out of Quarantine Cave without Spider Ball from the other side.
Does grapple not help in this scenario?
Well, you can get... Well, so that's the thing. You can get up there, and you can get to the elevator. But there's obviously an ice door in that room that leads to Flower Fendrana. But if you go down the elevator and it leads to mines, then he's stuck since that's where you need ice.
Doesn't Quarry only need wave?
No, you
Or
need
am I
ice.
mistaken?
Yeah, you need ice.
You need ice, okay. Never mind. Also, great knack. Great knack. No, you haven't seen Galaxy Quest?
I've never seen it before.
Ah, I would recommend just looking that up. Alright, Maricat doing the far chosen checks, but will we be able to check all of the others this time? Unless he already did while we weren't looking.
I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did.
I think he did. It might have just been a missile tank.
Most likely.
But Maricat is busting out through the furnace, most likely going to Twin Fires. I think that's at this point the only thing he's due. One petty rock throw later, and Thardus delivers to us a power bomb.
Power bomb.
Honestly, we have 6 now, so that's not going to do a whole lot of good. And Quarantine Monitor has for us...
Some missile.
Alright, so the seat's kind of finally slowed down a little bit now.
Still a question of where Phazon could be.
Yeah, and with Plasma Beam available, it can be just about anywhere. This is to Main Quarry.
That's what I thought. So he is actually going to have to figure out how to get out of quarantine monitor from the way he originally came in, or have to reset.
Oh! Hello,
Boost Ball.
Hello, Boost Ball and Upper Dynamo.
So it would have been worth it for him to have done that earlier. But
Oh, it does only require Wave Beam to get out.
no, because there's 2 ice stores on each side.
Oh yeah, I was referring more... I'm sorry, I was more referring to the item itself in Main Quarry.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forget that spawns. Because I don't think I ever go through Quarantine Cave twice.
We'll see if Arrow Razor decides to use Mama She-Goth to get out, as Chad points out. Yeah, there's a bounce you can get off of Mama She-Goth. You know, the pirates in Main Quarry are some of the most relaxing pirates out there, and they strangely dislike theft.
I don't think infinite speed's allowed.
Yeah, I don't think so. Now, the good news is Arrow Razor hasn't found anything useful between then and now, so resetting back to the save station actually ends up not being such a bad move.
Meerkat taking a hot bath.
But Maricat will get a free health refill anyway in Training Chamber access. But yeah, that actually kind of works out well for Arrow Razor given the circumstances.
So right now the race is really looking in Meerkat's favor.
Indeed, although Maricat still hasn't elected to go to Magmore and go to Lava Lake yet, so... The longer he puts that off, the longer he puts off getting Plasma.
That's a good point.
And I think we already had a discussion earlier, but Ice Runes West was an energy tank, and yeah, Arrow Razor is looking solid on energy tanks now. With
I'd
what's
speed
ultimate,
tough blocker, yeah.
yeah, and with what is ultimately going to be guaranteed 3 suits with Phazon being required, it's going to be fairly safe final bosses for these runners, I would say. Alright, Meerkat is going to pick up the tree artifact. And that's Meerkat's 4th, and now literally the difference between our runners are either ball upgrades and Ice Beam, or Grapple Beam and Plasma Beam. Meerkat not even being bothered by Scarabs anymore. Oh, I think Meerkat's gonna go back and check Tower of Light. So, Meerkat's gonna be sorely disappointed in that Wave Buster.
Yeah, that's the issue with reset warps is if you think you saved and you did, well, now you're in a tough spot. So I avoid doing them because I forget to save a lot.
Yeah, Pyro, Tower of Light was pretty funny. It has Wave Buster up here, and Tower Chamber had Flamethrower.
Meerkat, just checking the item, seeing
Yeah.
it's vanilla, probably just gonna ditch it.
Yeah, Meerkat just wanted to put that to rest, especially since he knows he had to give it up or give up trying for it earlier. Yeah, so right now the only hiccup is that Ice Beam for Arrow Razor. After that, he could pull a 180 and just continue going through mines. Although, with Spider Ball in tow, Meerkat can go from Twin Fires to Workstation. If he was so inclined. Where was Spider Ball? It was in Cargo Freight Lift to Deck Gamma. So, yep, you needed to go dive Frigate. Was Vault checked? Yes, it had a missile tank. Ooh, that Ice Beam's gonna be a minor hiccup for Arrow Razor, because not able to check Plasma Processing. Need ball upgrades anyway, so... Meerkat not going to Twin Fires. Oh, Meerkat's gonna do Ghosts.
Huh.
Wow, you think if Sun Chamber is a double whammy...
That'd definitely be interesting.
Alright, Arrow Razor has just gone through Workstation and looks like hasn't found anything of note, so is just gonna go ahead and skip it. Workstation 1 is Great Tree Upper. And this has for us today. No extra advisor, but Meerkat's now packing super missiles, so this fight shouldn't be too much trouble. Because, yeah, ghosts only have 200 HP apiece, and supers do 180. Oh, that super went to the wrong target. Unfortunately, that second workstation elevator, Arrow is once again not going to be able to check because we are, because he's lacking ice. Although, we only have 2 pairs of elevators left, I think, that are unaccounted for. We've got... Actually, no, I think this Workstation 2 is the last elevator, which has to lead to PPC. So, yep, we have found all 9 elevator pairs.
Ghost had nothing like missile, so Arrow's lucky in this situation. But he still has to go back and get Ice Beam.
Well, let's see where Arrow decides to go after this. Meerkat, meanwhile, is heading back down. Probably now going to finally go to Twin Fires. Meerkat might feel a bit behind after picking up Plasma, but given what we know, the gamble to check Flogra before is going to save a little. We had almost synchronized elevator dropping here. We do have synchronized zoom in. The remaining 2 artifacts are in Phendrana Shoreline's Lighthouse and Life Grove. So yeah, they're in... Meerkat can actually get both of them now, once he finds the correct elevators, but it's still a matter of getting Plasma Beam and Phazon Suit. And it looks like Meerkat's heading in the right direction to Lava Lake. Unless I'm mistaken.
I think so.
I always get these corridors mixed up in Magmore.
They're all the same.
Oh, yeah, this is the other way. This is towards Workstation, because this is Plasma Processing. Which Meerkat's going to take a quick peek at. Can't pick it up without Plasma itself, but could peek it.
Wonder if Arrow's going to finally fight Flogra. That doesn't look like it.
Not yet.
Could have Phazon, that's true.
If Plasma Processing has Phazon, that's going to be a bit unfortunate for Meerkat. Unfortunate, but thankfully not too much of a backtrack once Plasma Beam does show up. Oh no! You know, you've heard of the lava dive in Super Metroid, but not like this. Arrow's probably gonna check. Well, no, Arrow can't even check Elder Chamber without Ice Beam. Oh, this is Zoid. Never mind.
Yeah, it was. It was just a missile.
Got my corridors mixed up.
Side arrow.
Oh no, Meerkat falls down again. And it looks like Meerkat's gonna abandon Plasma Processing for now and head to Workstation. And both these elevators are usable to Meerkat, so let's see if Meerkat decides to check PPC and Great Tree Chamber, because both of those are in play. Looks like Meerkat has not taken Grapple Beam. Arrow Razor getting the absolute junk from Zoid. Nice shielded door. Alright, let's see what is actually in. Great Tree, actually, Meerkat can take this all the way to Life Grove.
Yep.
All ball upgrades. Well, actually, you don't need Spider, but that's an energy tank. Meerkat's gonna pick that up. Fair refill.
Ouch.
Yeah, I got a little foggy there because of the plant. And I'm not talking about Flagra. Could you imagine the kind of movement shenanigans we'd be able to pull off if Boost Ball was able to propel you off spider tracks in this, in Prime 1?
Huh. That'd be interesting.
Missile in the Life Grove tunnel. And the artifact itself is in the Life Grove archways.
Just the power bomb. Just the power bomb.
Nothing of exceptional importance, other exceptional importance besides the artifact here in Life Grove, but even still, a power bomb's okay at this point. But yeah, at this point, we're really just looking for Phazon soon. In Meerkat's case, he's really looking for Plasma Beam. Nails the jump, though. Well done. Ooh. Yeah, Meerkat's getting Life Grove tunneled a little here. Yeah, it's a combination of two things that makes Life Grove Tunnel bad. It's the collision, and it's the fact that the game likes to shuffle your controls around between half-pipe and non-half-pipe controls. And when it does that, it takes control away from you for a split second. But Meerkat didn't end up having too much trouble with it, and is now taking the elevator back to Workstation. Now, let's see if Meerkat checks the other elevator and goes to PPC. Probably will, because there is stuff that can be done in there. The only problem is this is going to lead him away from Lava Lake. Yeah, because with this equipment, Meerkat could absolutely do just about everything in upper mines up to mines up to MQA. But yeah, this has to be PVC. This will only pay off for Meerkat if Phazon Suit shows up. If it does not, Meerkat's lead's going to start shrinking, especially since Arrow Razor is now going to Flagra. Toss a treat to your puppet.
Is that? That's a missile.
Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, Maricat is going to continue through mines, and yeah, this is unfortunately going to not work in Maricat's favor just because it's going to take him away from Lava Lake.
Sorry, that was my chair. I need to get a new chair. This one's probably like 15 years old at this point. But...
Oh my. Alright, Arrow Razor now taking on the Angry Plant Monster for Ice Beam. And what is in Ventilation Shaft? I'm not even sure we saw it. Maricat's going for it. Ooh, an Arrow Razor graces us, quote-unquote, with the fixed Flogger music. And it's missiles.
There's my dogs.
And it's like I said earlier, toss a treat to your pupper. No, that's a Witcher joke. Good news is with space jumping bombs, this is pretty much a cakewalk. What is that in Central Dynamo?
Is that what I think it is?
It's ice spray.
Got a little excited there.
Ooh, but Maricat's out of bombs. Gonna have to take a quick refill here because these are guaranteed drops. The nice thing about not doing the Central Dynamo Maze, or starting up the Central Dynamo Maze, is you don't have to worry about accidentally, overloading this room by accident. Because, yeah, if you start up the Central Dynamo Maze, skip it, and then, do anything in this room, the game just doesn't know how to handle it and crashes. Almost anything in this room. Now, the good news is, if MQA is barren here, and, MQA is going to be barren, but, the result of this is Maricat is going to be forced to turn around here in a second, although Maricat is taking a lot of chip damage to Metroids.
Arrow getting Ice Beam. So Maricat's lead is shrinking very slowly. Well,
Yeah,
not
that
slowly,
is-
but...
And that is definitely a missile tank in, at least it looked like a missile tank in, MQA. I thought I saw the aura. Oh, hello, Metroid. Nice to meet you. I'm Samus Aran, the local Metroid exterminator.
I was wondering why he was doing this, but I just remembered he doesn't have X-ray.
I'm surprised Maricat's going this far anyway, because I thought I saw that it was a missile up there, but maybe not.
He actually can't go any farther than this room.
Yeah, no, because Plasma's about to become a headache. Yep, there it goes. So yeah, that's gonna force Maricat to turn around. Which, as far as we are aware, from what we know, that's actually a good thing. Looks like Maricat's still not going to go get Ice Spreader.
He has to.
Oh, the door's locked.
I don't think he knows it's locked. Oh no, he's trying to trigger the fight, I think.
Oh yeah, because you have to get the drone to appear again.
I think the trigger is actually up on the ledge.
Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, this is visorless too, so this is going to be mildly problematic.
Well, this is how you have to fight it in the game, in the original game.
Fair enough.
Oh yeah, that's true. We haven't seen Far From Toronto.
We haven't seen Far From Drawn, that is wide open to us. It's been wide open to us for a while, to be fair, and Arrow Razor is about to pick up Spider Ball eventually. Although we'll be able to confirm biohazard containment for us this time. This drone is giving Meerkat a lot of trouble, but luckily the drone doesn't seem to deal a lot of damage. Not, like, on-the-spot damage, at least. Can power bombs work?
Nah, I don't think so.
Didn't think so. That's unfortunate. Now, do the doors unlock here, or do you still have to pick up the item?
I'm pretty sure you still have to pick up the item.
Alright then, let's count the squares. This can be any random number from, what is it, 17 to 57? Not counting 53? Odd numbers only?
I think so?
1, 2, 3.
It's already too many. It's 2 corners touched.
That's 19 squares so far.
That's 3 corners.
31.
Second.
This is a bad maze. 47 squares. That is terrible. The absolute worst possible maze is 57 squares. But that one's 47's not much better. Yeah, that maze also programmed by the same developer we name the Incinerator drone after, Zoid.
Spider Ball?
I wonder if Arrow Racer feels behind given the light ice beam, which I would wager that's probably the case, although he doesn't realize it, but because Meerkat hasn't been to Lava Lake, the
I don't think power bombs work on them. Oh, they do?
doesn't look like it. Nope, it did not.
And sadly, he got spotted by pirate pretty early on, so
Yeah, there's some AI manipulation you can do because apparently if a pirate doesn't see you, you're not there.
well, they turn to try and see you.
And until they do, you're not there. Unfortunately,
Ooh, and he's out of
Meerkat's-
missiles too.
Yeah, Meerkat's out of missiles, only has Ice Beam as strongest beam. Yeah, Meerkat's a little low on resources here for the rest of this mine's dive. We'll see if Meerkat decides to dip out now or go backwards up to main quarry.
I don't think that ever happens. I'm pretty sure you have to be in their line of sight directly.
Ooh, triggered the other pirate fight, and this is actually going to be kind of dangerous.
Oh yeah. I would view supers.
Yeah, extreme caution advised here.
You'd actually probably be better off using Ice Beam.
Yeah, I don't know how
That's
much
what,
damage.
Well, 21% runners, when they have to fight pirates like these, they use Ice Beam because they don't have Charge Beam.
don't know how much Ice Beam does individually. I know a Lemon does 2 damage. Missiles here. A couple of items coming up now in Elite Research. Alright, with Ice Beam in tow, Air Razor's gonna make up for some of the Ice Beam checks that Meerkat's done already. Ooh, Meerkat's playing very dangerously right now. Alright, so Meerkat's trying to reach Storage Depot B here.
Looked like he was looking way too far to the left for that jump to work.
Uh-oh, Power Pirates without enough ammo for a super.
And he's getting low on health.
Ooh, and these pirates hurt so badly.
It's lucky he has 2 suits.
Oh,
Oh,
and it got grabbed.
this is not looking good.
Yeah, I know I saw a missile drop from one of the Metroids earlier, but I have no idea if that got picked up. Yeah, because these pirates do, I think, 5 damage per shot, and they shoot a lot. Oof.
That was pretty close. Living dangerously.
Yeah, and I do not remember the last time Meerkat saved. Alright, with all beams in tow, Arrow can now do Hall of the Elders and Elder Chamber together.
Oh, like it should have worked.
But it looks like Meerkat's not going for Storage Depot B now.
Ooh, whoa.
Got knocked down the shaft.
And took damage, a lot of damage too. Oh my.
Oh, and the Metroids reloaded. Although the Metroids aren't the biggest deal anymore. It's the Power Pirates. It's the pirates you got to worry about.
I think there's only a wave pirate now. Which those are a lot easier to take down than power pirates.
Yeah, because Wave Beam can stun.
Yeah, I'd say Arrow is kind of gaining a lead at the very least.
Once Arrow returns to, although we don't, for all we know, Boost Ball hasn't been required yet, so probably don't need it this seed. Meerkat is getting Prime 1 drop system so hard right now.
It's not doing a slope jump. That's the issue with that.
Alright, we're gonna see what Elder Chamber has now.
He's holding L there, so that's why he's not making it onto that ledge. Playing it more carefully now. Good.
Has to, yeah, you can only take, I think that first hit did 16 damage, so 2 more hits will kill him.
Oh, this. Oh, he can't. Yeah, he can't go through this room. I don't think that's a good idea, though.
He's just got to get Calvin out of the way real quick. That turret can't shoot through the wall, can it?
None of them can. But he does have wave pirates on the second floor and a couple of regular pirates on the bottom floor.
Okay. Looks like I only see a 10 health drop out of all of that.
Ouch.
Oh, and there are shots being fired.
Yep. I'm pretty sure those are the,
Regular pirates.
yeah.
This is extremely tense. Meerkat might just be checking the item first. Oh, well, can only really need to check the item at this point because came from the other way, so... Meerkat really wants this to be an energy tank right now, I'm sure.
I would too. I would be praying.
Although a missile tank wouldn't go amiss either at this point.
And it's a missile. I'd take an energy tank over a missile any day in this situation.
Given Meerkat's ammo situation, this is another super, so...
Oh yeah, those turrets also are a pretty big risk to him. Because those are mega turrets, and those do a lot of damage.
Got a red drop.
Ooh.
That pirate down there dropped a power bomb.
Oh!
Oh, there's another turret up.
That's the one I was warning about. Well, there goes that nice 20 health drop.
Oh my. Now the good news is there are
Living
enough
on the
missiles.
edge.
The good news is Meerkat has enough missiles now to cheese this fight.
Really living on the edge, though. Just pirate sees him, then not gonna have a fun time. Oh, he looks like he has it. He's got it down. There we go. Just lucky he didn't get spotted. And there's
Phazon suit. Okay. So Meerkat needs to find Plasma Beam, but also needs to not die.
Yeah, that's the big one.
And there are shadow pirates here.
Ooh. No visors either.
How do you deal with this?
I don't know. I would.
Do you just not?
Better hope this room loads fast.
Oh, looks like Meerkat's got the stun.
There we go.
I think is waiting for a drop here just to be safe.
And oh, this room's not going to be fun.
Oh, jeez.
I'd be shaking in fear right now.
Me too.
There's a mega turret right around there too.
Alright, arrows returning for ghosts.
Little does he know it's not gonna be. Oh no, there's not a mega turret. All right, that's not the correct layer. There's some shadow pirates here, and the door's locked.
Oh, this is so tough to watch right now.
Ooh! That's not too smart, man. Really risking it you were really risking it by morphing there. Now he's only at 9 health. I'm pretty sure one shot and he's dead.
2 shots at the time, but now 1 more. That's gonna do it. The other shadow.
And there's
disappeared.
I don't know where it is. I don't think he killed it.
Woo!
Ooh, God.
Oh, down he goes.
Oh, that's.
Oh, that is very painful.
Oh, he forfeited.
And yeah, that's gonna do it for Meerkat. Ooh, such a valiant effort. We gotta applaud that nonetheless.
That was fought till the end.
For this, if nothing else, Meerkat did put the final piece of the seat together.
I wonder where the last time he saved even was.
I do not know, but it was definitely not for a long time.
Last time oh no, that was Arrow. That saved the last.
Yeah, and it doesn't help that, you know, as Pyro points out, Prime 1 drop system.
That's rough.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there wasn't a net total of more than 100 energy that dropped in that entire sequence.
Hey,
Hey,
We gotta hand it to you for a valiant effort.
I forgot about that third invisible pirate, and that threw me for a loop.
yeah, I saw that third pirate like once, and I saw you shoot him. Actually, I don't even think you shot him. And you started walking forward, and I was like, ooh, he didn't kill it. It's gonna come up.
That boost
And-
location, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw you try to get it ahead of time before Spider Ball, but to no avail, unfortunately.
Yeah, looks like I need to practice that a bit more.
So, you're not gonna like this. Plasma Beam was in Lava Lake.
I mean, I was likely gonna have to go that way anyway, because I hadn't found Fendrana yet.
That actually also led to Fendrana Shorelines too, now that you say that.
So with the last artifact in Fendrana and still needing plasma, I was down to do that.
The artifact was in the lighthouse.
So I had everything needed to get that. I decided to pop Fendrana.
Yeah, actually, you went to Flogra way earlier than Arrow Razor did. Arrow Razor only got Ice Beam about almost 20 minutes ago.
Oh.
So, what Arrow Razor needs to do at this point is just go find Phazon Suit, which unfortunately is halfway down in mines.
I mean, if Arrow decides to not go to the last check in Far Mines and just go out the front, Arrow could very well get some good time on that.
Somebody saying your volume's a little low.
Oh, that's probably because I was leaning back.
Yeah, and
Whoopsie.
also Prime 1 drop system. I don't think we saw more than 100 energy the entire time between that first Elite Pirate and the end.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. I really need to learn to save.
Trust me, man, I have the same issue. Well, the issue for me is I save too much or too little, so
Did Arrow Razor just cannonball that spike launcher?
I have no idea.
So what did you think of the comedy of 2 missile combos in Tower of Light?
Oh, that was hilarious. I ended up pausing for a moment there after the cutscene because it was funny.
It was pretty hilarious. But yeah, so the split happened right after the two of you got, basically after the two of you got Space Jump and Morph Ball. Arrow went back to Talon way earlier to check hints, get super missiles, and check that neighborhood, and you decided to stay in Chozo, get the suits, and go to Zoid. And that's really what started splitting things up. And you both were making some big plays, finding useful stuff. You ended up finding both the ball upgrades earlier. Arrow Razor found Grapple and Plasma Beam. And so we were wondering what would happen. Then the big break for you was when you found Ice Beam.
Yeah. I think the biggest thing I wish I could have changed was Boost Ball. Honestly, I would have loved to have gotten that successfully, if only for the cool points on that.
Definitely.
So for those that don't know, that trick I tried when I went in there, it is considered TAS only, but there is a small change that I do from TAS. When
Interesting.
TAS does it, TAS does a bunch of small inputs to just ride the bug all the way up. The small change I make is after being bumped up by that light bug, of course I'm trying to maneuver it into position so that I can fire downwards and get it to, because you know they like to go away from where you shoot.
Right.
So using that, if you do it correctly, you can have it bump you up in a corner repeatedly until you can just drop off onto the item.
Very interesting.
But of course, it's a very small bug, and the setup is not easy. I've only gotten it, without save states, I must say, I've only gotten it twice.
Still props. It's better than what I could do, that's for sure.
Oh, it's just because I'm insane. That's all there is to that one.
So am I, if you only knew it. But yeah, how did you think about the artifacts today?
I like them, honestly. Of course, with Phazon and Plasma still in play when I got them, I was a little worried that Phazon might have been vanilla and Plasma in a stupid location.
I mean, considering we already had a vanilla wave beam and a vanilla... We had something else that was vanilla earlier, didn't we?
It was Wave Buster, and I think that's about the only ones I saw that were vanilla.
Oh, the artifact in Artifact Temple, that's right.
Oh, yes. I didn't even get
So
much
yeah,
thought
those
of
two
that.
things we were wondering, wait, did Uncle Reggie forget to turn the randomizer on before generating the seed? But yeah, this was a definitely, it required a little bit of work, but it doesn't look like it was too crazy of a seed, all things considering. From a
it was
logic
definitely
standpoint.
fun. It was definitely a fun seed.
Alright, Arrow is in mines now, so...
Oh yes, that little track right there. If only I had been patient and not gotten hit.
Because I think Suitless, that does 20 damage.
Oh, yes.
So yeah, that hurts. Still not as
and
much
the
as
other
Scarabs.
shaft. The other
What
shaft as well, with the purple things.
Mm-hmm.
I should have killed them before going up that. I wonder how Arrow's gonna approach this one.
Well, Arrow certainly has the time to not approach it at all because no
no.
boost ball.
Oh!
Yeah, Arrow didn't go back to Upper Dynamo for boost yet, so is going around.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Absolutely. Arrow also went into Main Plaza briefly to check the item. Not Main Plaza, Main Quarry. After finding that elevator. Which was in... Main Quarry, which was the Thardus elevator. Yeah, and if you wanted to get to Fendrana, the main quarry elevator was one. The other one was Lava Lake.
Honestly, the routing would have worked out pretty well with that. Going out the front of mines, knowing... Well, no, I would have ended up clearing Fendrana without Plasma.
Yeah, the placement was definitely, it definitely invoked a lot of, provoked a lot of, was a very thought-provoking placement.
English is hard.
It is. A lot of what might have been scenarios for this seed for sure. And it was really tough at one point to, especially midway, to say who was in the lead, because I was saying earlier how if you had found Phazon suit in this mines dive, that would probably be the best thing, given the given where Plasma was.
Oh, wow. Wow, Prime. Really? Give all the hell to the person full on it.
I know, right? This is why Echoes has a better drop system.
Is it just me or does Ice Beam not hit?
You know, I'm not sure, because I noticed, we noticed you were struggling with Ice Beam a little too. Shoutouts also to your 47 square maze for Ice Spreader.
Right? That was upsetting. I would have preferred that the top door did not lock.
Oh, and Storage Depot A had an energy tank.
If only I had plasma. That could have saved.
Yikes.
Oh, this game likes to tease you, I swear.
It does. Echoes teases me all the time.
I wonder what's up at your plasma.
Can you say that one more time? Sorry, you're a little quiet again.
Sorry, way in the back. I wonder what's up in plasma processing.
We were wondering the same thing too. It was certainly a interesting idea to go check it. Just so you had trouble getting up to the top.
Yeah, Eagle Jump, the bane of my existence.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, that R jump up to the platform itself instead of using the slope jump.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Both of your visors were in Fendrana. X-Ray was in Hall of, not Hall of the Elders, Chapel of the Elders, and Thermal was in Ice Ruins East. Plasma locked.
That's
And-
interesting.
Yeah, and X-Ray was acquired too for super missiles,
Were they?
because they were in Root Cave.
Oh, I completely forgot logic.
Yeah, logically you needed X-Ray and Grapple, which was in Transport Tunnel A.
Oh yeah. That's the one item I saw and chose not to get.
Alright, Arrow has acquired, well, is about to acquire Phazon Suit, and that'll put Arrow Razor in go mode at 137.40.
So the track is showing 4 artifacts. Which ones has Arrow not gotten?
Arrow has not gone Life Grove or Lighthouse, Shoreline's Lighthouse.
Ah.
Yeah, Arrow never went to Life Grove after finding the after the Great Tree Upper Elevator was discovered. Although Arrow could not. Oh no, the second workstation elevator led to PPC, right? Yeah, workstation
yes.
B. Yeah, and I think Arrow Razor also didn't have Ice Beam, so couldn't get out the upper Great Tree elevator.
Oh, and Arrow doesn't have boost. So unless Arrow wants to do the peep route of the double bomb jumps over. I'm just wondering, who thought of power bombs before bombs?
Who thought power bombs before bombs? I didn't.
Because that is some cursed routing.
Oh yeah, because bombs were in Transport Tunnel B, and the first power bomb was in Main Plaza.
Oh yeah. I was more meaning the any percent route of power bombs before bombs, where they do wall crawl. Yeah, because they do that wall crawl to get power bombs, and then they just don't get boost, so they do a double bomb jump in Life Grove Tunnel.
Ah, and actually, now that you mention Life Grove Tunnel, and Op82, our tracker, reminds us that, yeah, Arrow Razor actually does still need boost for Life Grove, so, yeah, Arrow Razor's gotta go back to Upper Dynamo. That's gonna be painful.
Such an out-of-the-way check.
Yeah, you hate it when it's progression, and you don't have Spider already. Actually, that's, with you finding Ice Spreader in Central Dynamo, that's all items known. Unfortunately, Arrow is going to check Far Fendrana now, so that's not going to put him anywhere near Boost Ball.
Good amount of missiles, though.
Yeah, missiles were not really... Well, missile tanks specifically, I should say, were not much of an issue this seed.
From what I understand, the nothing items were replaced with missiles. So.
They were, yes. So, 6 extra missile tanks in the pool. Yeah, there used to be nothing items, but I think apparently it messed with trackers.
Oh, seeing the corrupted suit texture and thinking it was a suit.
Something along that line. But yeah, this was, I would say this was a fairly, also balanced seed as well, like not stacking absolutely everything in one area like 2.4 and 2.3 always did.
Oh, yeah.
And this is our first restream demonstration of 2.6 as well, if memory serves, so not a bad 2.6 logic.
Oh, yeah. 2.6, the overhaul for logic, is absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, and to my understanding, we can do plandos now.
Oh, yes. Those are fun.
That'd be interesting to see like a fifth week plando, like in May.
I would have to make sure I wake up to join that.
Yeah, because May's the next time we have like five Sundays in a month. Same for Saturdays. So we're trying to work with we're kind of starting a second season of the Echoes Weeklies where we have odd and even settings similar here, but fifth week's not until May, so we got time to iron it out.
Ah.
On the subject of that, we are going to start resuming our restreams, trying to resume our restreams for the Echoes Weeklies starting this upcoming Sunday, April 3rd.
What time are the Echoes Weeklies at again?
3 p.m. Eastern, same as these, just Saturdays.
Ah. That's a bit sad.
No, nothing but more missiles in Security Cave.
Now, seeing all these missiles in the back of Fendrana, I'm wondering if that's messing with Arrow right now.
Oh, it definitely is. Arrow would love to see Boost Ball right now.
Especially with these long tunnels.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing Prime 1 is known about, for long ball tunnels and vertical shafts.
Yeah, all those vertical rooms.
E-Tank.
Oh, something different than a missile.
Yeah, I think that's the first non-missile item we've seen in the last 10-15 minutes besides Phazon Suit. You were saying?
With the recent interest in plandos, I'm gonna have to warn you that unless you want to hate yourself, don't play mine, because I forgot that Prime has a lot of vertical rooms.
Oh, yeah.
So it accidentally became 21%.
Oh, my.
And I have not bothered fixing it. But there's a few different plandos out there right now. A few that seem like they have a bit more lore to them, that are more casual, just enjoy the experience.
Yeah, if I recall correctly, I heard in the Discord one was named like Trial of the Chozo or something.
Oh yes, Alexis and TBCs. They spent a good 5-6 hours in a voice call planning that. It's rather fun. Now, if you want to get better at room-to-room movement, there is Trial of the Sun by, I believe, Super Bros.
That might be the one I was thinking of.
Trial of Sun has two different versions, the normal and the hard. The difference is there's one less E-Tank in the hard version, but the premise is that the entirety of the game is superheated.
Oh my.
And Varia is not able to be grabbed. It's in a location that will tease you and taunt you, but you can't get it.
Oh my. Phazon Mining Tunnel?
No. See, since the entire world is superheated, Spider and Grapple are removed because you can't use those while taking damage.
Ah, okay. Let me guess. Upper Dynamo.
No, because you can't see Upper Dynamo.
Fair. MQA?
No, MQA you can get. It is a location that teases you, and we actually have an artifact in the location this time. It is the lighthouse.
The what now?
The lighthouse.
Oh my. Jeez. Well, so that explains a lot. The heat looked very suited in lighting up the lighthouse and causing the world to be ignited. But yeah, on the, if you folks want to learn more about this, go check out the Discord. We've linked that in the chat. And while we're waiting for Arrow Razor to deal with a cranky rock monster here, we invite you to follow our runners because Meerkat and Arrow Razor have both put on a fantastic show for you here on this Sunday afternoon for the Prime Weekly. And we also want to give major thanks to Aubady2, our wonderful tracker, making sure everybody knows who has what. And Caliber, thank you so much for joining me here in the booth this afternoon.
No problem.
Yeah, I think Arrow Razor was trying to skip Farthest, but it didn't quite work out. He's getting some good plastic strikes, though. I'm not sure if you can. Maybe Arrow Razor just decided, you know what, maybe Boost Ball's here.
Possibly. Because I know you can do a dash off of Thurdus while standing on Thurdus to that front.
Admittedly, again, as I mentioned before with to Caliber, Prime movement is not nearly my forte compared to Echo's.
Echo's movement is interesting. Especially boost jumps. I love my boost jumps.
And even that is still beyond me. I'm only just, I only just recently learned the SJs over the summer.
Ah. You should be able to get boost jumps pretty decently once you get roll jumps.
Yeah, it's on my next, it's on my to practice list. Also, Clunk.
Ah, yes. Angry Pebbles.
Petty Pebbles. And now that Arrow Razor is done reading the tragedy of Darth Thardus the Wise, we can proceed.
Ah, yes. And I believe that's either the second to last or the last Paramount expansion.
I think there's one more left somewhere. Because I know you found one that Arrow didn't. There was one Plaza. There was one in Life Grove. That's the one you picked up that Arrow didn't. That one. Thardus's. I think there is still one left somewhere.
Perhaps we will see it on Arrow's quest for boost.
Yeah, Arrow's gonna go get the lighthouse artifact first for the moment. Meanwhile, the little she-goth is just throwing a hissy fit down there.
Of course.
As they do. Oh, that's hilarious. That's the artifact of Sun in the Lighthouse. We were just talking about Trial of the Sun.
Oh, yes.
Alright, now this is Shorelines, which will lead back to... Where does this lead to again?
I believe...
Lava Lake.
Yes, Lava Lake.
Okay, so if Arrow really wanted to get back to Chozo, the best, to Dynamo specifically, the best elevator would be Vault, right? Which would be Twin Fires.
Yes.
So Arrow's on the right track. And from that, are any Magmore elevators leading to Talon? Yes, there's the Great Tree Upper elevator in Workstation, the Workstation Wave elevator, and the other is Transport Tunnel A leads to lower grade tree.
So the best elevator for Arrow to use right now would be the Twin Fires one.
Well, Twin Fires will take him to Vault, and that'll get him to Dynamo. And then after that, probably just go out Main Plaza.
Is Dynamo closer to Main Plaza or to the back? I forget.
I'm thinking Main Plaza might be faster, but the problem is the Main Plaza elevator is all the way back in Root Cave. So for going to Dynamo, it's faster to go to Twin Fires for now. Afterwards, I think Main Plaza is probably faster.
More than likely.
Because the landing site elevator is in Reflecting Pool.
Now, that's something I found funny. Is that Reflecting Pool far end is the landing site one. But the save station one is Crash Site.
So it's like it or not, you need Ice Beam for both of them.
Yes. So that also means that 3 of the 4 Chozo elevators reach Talon.
That is very true. So yeah, Chozo and Talon were pretty sandwiched today.
Yes.
Although to be fair, isn't that vanilla technically because 3 elevators in Chozo lead to Talon anyway?
Is it?
Yeah, because the Reflecting Pool elevators led to 2 different sections of Great Tree, while the
No, because
not
Lower
Great
Great
Tree.
Tree was Lower Great Tree was Phase on Mines.
Yeah, that's right. One led to Great Tree, the
yes.
other led to Frigate Crash Site.
Was Upper Great Tree, Crash Site, and then Canyon.
Yeah. So yeah, technically those elevators are all still in Chozo, just in the just in different spots.
Is this even randomized?
Well, actually, no. The Root Cave elevator, the elevator to Root Cave is not in Chozo, so never mind. It's not entirely. Is this even rando? But still, 3 elevators to Talon. It's not what you want to see. It just sandwiches you.
Yes, it makes movement through the seed a little more tedious.
Unfortunately, I have to go. Something's come up.
All right. Well, Caliber, thank you so much for joining us here in the booth, and thanks for coming. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for having me. You too. GG's to Meerkat and both of them.
Yeah, on the subject of that, how are our racers doing right now? Yeah, Interslice is not present with us today, so Uncle Reggie had to set things up, and Uncle Reggie has already finished. About 5 minutes ago, actually, with a time of 1:49:07.
I like his little comment on it.
I made this it bad. Well, to be fair, Phazon Suit... I mean, the only reason you had to go to Mines was Phazon Suit. I think. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unless you wanted Ice Spreader for your exo fight.
Pretty much. And Arrow Razor also made some comments suggesting that he knows where Boost Ball is after... and isn't too pleased about it, so Arrow is about to go pick it up.
I wonder how...
Cue frustration in 3, 2, 1.
That little pause at the top of the track.
And Rage Powerbomb for good measure. Uncle Reggie is joining us in the Twitch chat. Uncle Reggie, GG to you. Uncle Reggie asks, Meerkat, did you get to show off your cool thing?
I tried. I ended up failing it a couple times and decided it was not worth it. Only to be upset at myself when I came back and got the item.
Yeah, Arrow Razor's trying to figure out what the fastest way back to Life Grove is at this point. Looks like Arrow's thinking Reflecting Pool for the time being. Because, yeah, that's the last, That's the last artifact, so maybe Arrow's going to turn around and check go to Twin Fires instead and make way to Transport Tunnel A. Actually, yeah, because Great Tree Lower lets you just do bar skip, so...
Especially with boost.
You never found boost, Uncle Reggie?
Did
Well,
you do the power bombs before bombs? Double bomb jump across there?
he did the, yeah, it's... Pop is also confirming he did the thing. Did the 3DJ into and out of.
Nice.
What was your go mode, not counting Boost Ball, Uncle Reggie? Was it Plasma Beam or Phazon Suit? Or Ice Beam, for that matter? It was Ice Beam? Okay. Yeah, Arrow Razor was also pretty late to Ice Beam as well. Meerkat was very early to it by comparison.
I have this bad habit of wanting to clear out areas.
To be fair, it worked out in your favor today. In the sense of getting Ice Beam.
Well, that is true. Most of the time it puts me behind, so... I'm rather happy with the results this time, even if the ending was unfortunate.
Yeah. Uncle Reggie, did you by chance, go grab Ice Spreader while you were at it? If so, how big was your maze? Because today's was bad.
It was.
Alright, Arrow Razor is choosing to go the Twin Fires route to return to Talon.
Which is not a bad idea.
Never dipped mines. Okay. Except for Phazon Suit, I imagine. Yeah, lower mines, okay. Yeah, because Meerkat's maze was 47 squares. And again, a reminder to the audience, that maze can be anywhere from 17 to 57 squares, odd numbers only, not counting 53.
This room is one of the ones that I wish I wouldn't have messed up.
Yeah, we saw you having a little bit of trouble with this room as well. Room climbs in general were not nice to both of you.
I've practiced this room quite a bit, so I was increasingly frustrated at repeatedly falling down.
Yeah, I'm in a similar boat when I'm trying to do the skip and watch station when you instant morph into the morph ball slot after jumping off the spider track. Then you don't get the instant morph, or you don't grab.
A little word of advice for that one is you want to morph earlier than you think.
Yeah. Because yeah, that was giving me a few hiccups yesterday in the weekly. Alright, Arrow is back in Talon, right in Great Tree, right around the neighborhood to Life Grove. Luckily, it's not all the way in the back.
Yeah. Let's see. What was that? Oh yes, that was I wonder if he'll pick that up.
With 4 in tow already, I don't think so.
I wonder if he'll even check that item after the artifact, or if he'll just be like,
Probably just dip out right away. Arrow probably feels... Ooh, fell down. Arrow probably feels a tad bit behind after putting off Ice Beam and last locationing Boost Ball. Whoa, that was a nice recovery.
And we're seeing Reggie finish. I wonder if he's feeling the need to rush.
Yep, power bomb's not even coming out. Arrow's done.
Arrow's just ready to be finished.
Kudos for nailing this jump, though, on your first try.
It's an interesting jump. I used to never be able to get it. I believe it was Reggie who helped me understand the R jump for it.
Nice. Yeah, that's a nice thing I like about Rando Racing, is we all help figure stuff out. Jagger G just taught me how to do wind chamber with screw attack only the other day without the BSJ.
Oh, you mean DCR's little slope jump method?
Yeah, that one. Only took me a couple of minutes to get, too. Screw attack is my baby in Echoes.
Oh, yes. Screw attack is great to have.
And as of late, it's been getting placed a lot earlier than expected.
I see.
Alright, but that is Arrow Razor's 6th artifact, and now it's just time to go through final bosses, but it's a bit of a walk, so through Frigate we go again.
I think Frigate might have been his best bet here.
Yeah, Arrow went through Frigate a lot earlier as well, with Supers already in tow. So was able to check biohazard containment immediately. Although you peeked through the container and it was an energy tank, right?
I believe so. It was a expansion upgrade of some sort. E-tank or might have been I don't know.
Shoutouts to one of the Prime 1 tournament matches that did in fact have plasma and biohazard containment with super missiles and hydro access tunnel.
Oh, that's just convenient.
Yeah. Convenient but slightly rude if you're doing Frigate from the front.
Oh, of course. I don't remember last time I did Frigate from the front.
Yeah, just because you don't have to do the thermal switches, I can understand entirely why most folks like to do Frigate from the back.
I had this interesting glitch happen last time I went through it from the front.
Go on.
That reactor core room, even without gravity, I somehow had normal physics until I transitioned the room.
I know there's air underwater in Echoes, but you're still restricted to water physics in that condition.
It was really weird, and I kind of wish I had recorded it.
I've certainly never seen it before.
For anyone watching, if you really want to hate yourself, you can go through Frigate from the front with nothing but the 2 beams, morph, and boost.
Not even space jump?
Not even space jump. In
Oh, jeez.
cargo freight lift, you can get a very good slope jump off of the Moss to get up on top of that NSJ. And from there, there's 2 ways of climbing an NSJ without gravity. You can have bombs, which makes it free, or boost, which is the part that you're going to hate yourself.
Oh my.
Which I believe we have Forsaken Angel to thank for finding the NSJ only boost.
Shoutouts to Forsaken Angel.
Honestly, I'm not surprised though, because Forsaken Angel decided to do some Prime Randomizer using a steering wheel run.
I'm sorry?
Yep.
Are
A
we talking
steering
about-
wheel.
So we're not talking about like that little plastic piece that the Wii remote fits onto for Mario Kart Wii, are we?
No, we're talking about full like foot pedals, steering wheel
Wow.
setup, all that.
How's the saying go? I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Well, at this point, we're just surprised that that's the most cursed thing that we've heard of Angel doing.
My goodness gracious. Oh, so Arrow's gonna finally check Alcove after missing it for a while, but it was only a missile. Yeah, Arrow went straight for the ship and completely skipped Alcove.
I wonder, does Arrow know about that slope jump?
Which one?
Oh, the one you saw me do to enter Artifact Temple.
I'm not sure.
I mean, I suppose it is faster to go the way Arrow did, unless you get the slope first try. Well, depending on where you start in the room. But how rude is Ridley going to be?
Well, it's a good thing Arrow Razor had to get Boost Ball before this. Otherwise this would have been a very long fight.
I'm glad Boost was
Oh, first frame
somewhat
pause.
required.
Yeah, and the reason this fight can be obnoxiously fast for those not familiar is, for whatever reason, Metroid is weak to Boost Ball, which does 50,000 damage per frame to such vulnerable enemies. At least while, for the flying phase.
Or as Google Translate Edition likes to call it, Speed B.
Say that again?
Google Translate Edition calls Boost Ball Speed B.
Speed B?
Yep.
That's
Because
hilarious.
Google Translate.
I've seen the Prime 3 Google Translate, it's utterly hilarious, but I haven't seen a whole lot of Prime 1 or 2. And there you go. Speed B, as you say, kills the wings. Gets charged immediately. And I know Arrow likes to hang back near the force field under those circumstances because it makes Ridley less likely to charge, but apparently RNG decided nope.
I was not aware.
Yeah, I know Arrow likes to... I've been hearing talk about, like, hanging back near the force field, but maybe, oh, and Ridley went invincible.
I think that's either the very first... It has something to do with the timing.
Yeah, I've never quite understood it myself, but Arrow Razor is going to be going to Impact Crater, and with just about every item in the game minus Ice Splitter, this fight should be pretty much a cakewalk. See you in 2 games. Plus 1 now because of Samus Returns. I wonder, Ocarina of Time 3D now has a randomizer, so now that we're able to, you know, make 3DS games have randomizers, I wonder if Samus Returns is going to get a randomizer in a few years.
We can only hope.
Although Samus Returns is a lot more linear compared to other 2D Metroid games. In my experience, just because you can't, like, sequence break items because of infinite bomb jumps or something. You can certainly get a few expansions, but not like any major items. Intentionally, I should say. I've seen some crazy pedestal clipping to get out of bounds. Oh?
I think we lost.
No, what happened was that, and we'll see it catch up in a second here, is that RoboScout has finished with a time of 2:09:20, and Arrow Razor is calling it quits here, and has entered a DNF.
Well, hello there.
how about last locationing Boost Ball? Because
E-
I had to check Dynamo when I was doing my Chozo cleanup.
So, fun fact about Boost Ball location. I tried to do my cursed little trick there, failed, and then was extremely disappointed in myself when I went back there.
I could imagine.
Yeah. So we gotta tell. Was still a valiant effort from both of you. We're gonna just
Yeah.
say
Also,
that out loud first.
also, I will say, shout out to me realizing during ship save I never checked alcove.
Yeah, we were talking about that when Maricat went to go check it, but it was only a missile.
It was a missile.
But so it was actually a really interesting race between you two. So you split after doing your initial Chozo checks, getting Morph Ball, Wave Beam, and all that jazz.
Oh yeah. The C was like, obviously you need to go deeper, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go swim in lava.
Well, the thing is, you did that, and it got you Grapple and Plasma, and then sent you to Fendrana for Visors.
Yeah, those visors were very convenient.
But Maricat decided to, and you went to Talon, I think, as well, first to get hints. Maricat stayed in Chozo and got the suits and Ice Beam, because, Ice Beam on Flagra, since when?
Isn't the trick
Yeah,
called
no,
ice
when I
beam
got to
before
Flagra, I'm like, okay. I got to Flagra and I'm like, okay, this is either ice or it's spider with ice on ghosts.
Rude.
I was disappointed in Ghosts. I thought Ghosts would have something important.
We were starting to wonder,
I
too,
actually didn't 100% know what was on Ghost because I collected the item while it was spawning. So I had to test real quick to make sure it wasn't booster phase on.
it was a missile.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing is, Ghost would have been pretty late in the chain just because you did need to get X-Ray for supers because it was in Root Cave by logic. So you had to go all the way to Fendrana, then go all the way back to Root Cave to pick up supers, technically.
Yeah, the supers were nice. Also, Tower of Missiles, more like Tower of Beam combos.
Tower of the Useless Beam combos, no less.
Yeah, I didn't even see Spreader. I'm going to assume that's deep. That's Lower Mines because outside of Lower Mines,
Dynamite.
I did yeah. It's like outside of Lower Mines, I did everything.
Yeah, actually, the only reason you had to dip mines was for Phazon Suit, and that's where Maricat revealed to us where Phazon Suit was, but unfortunately Prime 1 drop system started kicking in, and he took a death on the way out near Elite Research.
Oh, yeah. I almost took a death early. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, yeah. It was the freaking Wasp and Ruin,
Yeah, the Wasp and Scarabs.
Yeah, Scarabs wasn't so bad. It was the Wasp. The Scarabs are what saved me because I grabbed health from them.
Fair enough. But yeah, you both made this a very interesting seed, especially because we weren't sure, like, when Air Rays, in your case, you were going to go at Ice Beam, and Maricat, you were going to go back to Lava Lake for Plasma. So
I last location the Ice Beam. I reset away all of Labs. I reset away Thardus. Oh, shout out to fighting Thardus twice.
Oh, yeah. Actually, that just dawned on me, too.
Yeah, I thought, because the first time was actually like to check it. The second time, I needed a quick way back to the elevator at Shorelines.
Oh my.
And it was fight Thardus or do reverse Labs.
Good.
I'm like,
both not pleasant.
I'm like, well, I was sitting there like, well, my first Thardus fight was extremely clean. Maybe I'll have a clean second one. I had one less power bomb than I like to use for it, but it's fine.
Yeah, Robo Scout is joining us in the chat as well, saying the seed was cursed, and
oh,
yeah, it was.
Oh, this was so cursed.
The stuff was pretty widespread.
I was worried about the seed, so I'm like, you know what? I'm here. I'm gonna reverse frigate. Find Spider Ball, and I'm like, oh, this is horrible.
Yeah, I saw the Spider Ball location there after doing Flagra, and it put me on the backtrack to Chozo.
Yeah. Well, when I was doing all the stuff in Fendrana, I was really hoping that back elevator was going to be the back of Chozo save station elevator. Because I'm like, that would route me perfectly back around into Chozo, do the rest of that, and fight Flagra. That didn't happen, so I had to go the long way back.
Yeah, the elevators were mildly. The elevators were definitely caused up some minor annoyances today.
Almost.
Oh yeah. After I got my last artifact, I'm like, huh, what's the quickest way back? Reverse frigate. That's sad.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
So reverse frigate twice as well today.
Yeah, Talon and Chozo, as they're supposed to be vanilla, were pretty sandwiched today. 3 elevators each between the two. Because
Yeah.
Plaza led to Root Cave, one of the reflecting pools led to Great Tree, the other led to Landing Site.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yes,
kind of
that
rough.
is-
I was really hoping for it to be kind with the reflecting pool safe station elevator somewhere nice, but
It was not.
that didn't happen. No, that's the other thing. I went
I
through Magmore and I'm like, all I got for my troubles was plasma. This elevator, I'm hoping is Shorelines. Cool, it was Shorelines. This elevator, I'm hoping is reflecting pool. Dang it, game! It was
Main quarry.
It was main quarry. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. Let me check main quarry before I reset all this away. Because my options at that point was reset it all away or do the stupid slope jump to get out of Quarantine Cave.
And to be fair, between those two, the runs you did, like labs, your section of labs and Thardus himself really didn't have much, so we didn't think it wasn't too costly from an item perspective to reset.
No, I intended to reset unless I got something massive. The only downside to it was the fact of having to fight Thordis a second time.
Shoutouts to those reflecting pool elevators.
Oh gosh, those sucked.
Yeah, because they were both ice locked no matter how you sliced it.
Oh yeah.
Yep, they both most of the seed was ice locked. So I last locationed Ice Beam on Flogger. I got there and I'm like, okay, this is either ice or it's Spider Ball into ice.
Yeah, Uncle Reggie apparently didn't even get Boost Ball. Did the 3B.
No,
in
he
Life Growth
knows.
Tunnel.
He knows the trick in Life Grove Tunnel, and it showed today with the thing. That was really good to know.
Also, shoutouts to Flagra for not being useless this seed.
For a change.
I know the one seat that skip it.
Although I think, if I recall, last week there was something in Ruined Fountain which made Flogger required. I think it was either an artifact or a...
Yes. I forgot what it was. Mary, no.
Mary, yes.
It was Space Jump, that was right. That's
Yeah,
right.
right. It was Space Jump because I remember that. I remember because I got mad at. We did it last week. I got mad at the fact that I couldn't do Flogger with Space Jump, and I'm like, I'm mad at this game.
Yikes.
See, I love this game because of the stupid amount of standable terrain.
I will say though, this would have been a lot worse for me if it weren't for the fact that my movement, for the most part, was very spot on today.
Yeah, there was a lot to like about that, for sure. It's just unfortunate that everything was so.
It was just
spread out
unfortunate.
today.
These elevators hurt.
They really did.
Oh, these elevators hurt.
Well, is there anything else, gentlemen, that you would like to say before we close out today?
No, that'll do it for me. I've got some things I need to do, so I'm gonna hop out. GG's.
All right then.
GG, Arrow.
Well, with that said, folks.
GG.
Indeed. With that said, folks, we will be closing out here today. So once again, shoutouts to both of our runners. Please go give Arrow Razor and Maricat follows, as they have put on a fantastic show for you here on this Sunday afternoon. We will be back with an odd rule set weekly with landing site start, standard elevators next Sunday. Shoutouts to our tracker, Op82, making sure everybody knows who has what, and my partner Caliber for joining me in the booth this afternoon. With that said, folks, thank you all for watching. GG's to the runners. Have a great rest of your weekend, and we will see you next mission.